Hello to all of my film connoisseurs, welcome back to 255 Fandom. Listen guys, there has been a lot of news recently and I have been in Portugal. I'm still in Portugal and as we speak I'm lying on a lovely chair and I've got a towel over my head so that my microphone doesn't pick up the wind. But I had to get all of this news out to you, so I'm going to compile it into one video. So, I mean, here we go. First on the agenda, Marvel Studios' Blade movie. Its release schedule has been pulled completely. It was set to come out in 2025, but listen guys, there's been no filming, there's been nothing. So now it literally does not have a release date. Normally when a film doesn't have a release date, that usually means it's been cancelled. Mahershala Ali is still signed on to this, but I don't know if he'll be signed on for much longer. Ultimately, I think, because Kevin Feige, on the press tour for Deadpool and Wolverine, Kevin Feige said that the movie was still a go. However, I don't think it fits into the multiverse saga at all. So I think, you know, with films like Fantastic Four and Avengers Doomsday, I think Marvel right now are just focused on wrapping up the multiverse saga and just hitting it fresh, getting back to peak Marvel after Secret Wars. So I think the earliest we could see Blade is in 2028. What the f? Marvel have actually announced release dates for 2028. One of them, I believe, is February 15th. That's when I think Blade could come out. But whether Mahershala Ali has the patience to stay on for this project, I don't know. I think there's a high chance of a different person playing Blade. I mean, Mahershala is already signed on and starring in that new Jurassic Park movie. A bit more of happier news, or however you kind of feel about it. Spider-Man 4 is officially, I can't stress how official it is without being confirmed by Marvel Studios themselves. Spider-Man 4 has officially been confirmed by Mr. Tom Holland himself. Have a look at this clip from last night on the Jimmy Fallon show.
There is some chatter that Spider-Man 4 is happening and that you'll be back as Spider-Man. Now we're in the same room. Can we confirm this tonight?
It's happening. Yeah, next summer we start shooting. Everything's good to go. We're nearly there. Super exciting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Guys, Spider-Man 4 is happening. Dustin Daniel Cretton, the director of Shang-Chi, is going to direct. And I mean, come on, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. I'm like the biggest Spider-Man nerd ever. I actually love Spider-Man. So they're going to be shooting this in the summer of 2025. Now that kind of lets me know that, yeah, this is going to be in the space between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So it's probably going to be a multiverse movie. But I have a feeling that Marvel Studios will reveal the title after Venom 3 officially hits all theatres. I think then you'll get a little title card of what the film is going to be called if Venom 3 sets up Spider-Man 4. So Spider-Man 4 is a go. I think Zendaya is locked in because Tom said that her and him were reading the script in their house and they were jumping up and down with joy. So I think Zendaya is a go. That doesn't mean they're going to retcon the spell. But guys, there are so many possibilities with this announcement. I'm just so excited to get some Spider-Man news again. Staying on the topic of Tom Holland, The Guardian here, Tom Holland set to star in new film from Christopher Nolan. So here we go, Tom Holland is in talks to star in this project, which is due to release in July of 2026. He is set to star alongside Matt Damon. Now, July 2026, for this to come out at that time, I'd believe that Tom would be shooting this movie at the start of 2025 and then doing Spider-Man 4 in the summer, like he said. Now, we don't actually know what this film is going to be about. It has been rumoured, it's not been confirmed, but it's been rumoured that this film is going to take place in the 1920s and it's going to be about vampires. Now, this would kind of set Tom Holland down the Twilight path, but more cinematic. Regardless of what the film is about, Tom starring in this should give him that other role that he can be remembered for apart from Spider-Man, because Christopher Nolan is a genius. I mean, he got multiple Oscars last year for Oppenheimer, and so I think whenever you sign on to a Chris Nolan film, you're guaranteed to star in like a masterpiece. So I think this is an excellent move for Tom's career. Moving on now to some DC news. Superman 2025. Obviously, a few days ago, we got the first look at Crypto. But while there was some sort of con in America, and James Gunn said this.
When I was writing the screenplay, he kind of came in and, changed everything up. And the movie is going extraordinarily well. We're deep in the process of editing. David Corn Sweat is going to blow people the fuck away.
Now, this isn't massive news, but it's definitely bigging up David Cornsweat to be this one-of-a-kind Superman that embodies all that he is in the comics. This is definitely hyping him up majorly. And for James Gunn to come out and say this, the man that makes hit after hit after hit, it definitely instills some faith in me that David Cornsweat has something special. Moving on to God of War. Now, you're probably thinking, pardon, God of War is a video game. Up until I read this report, I didn't even know there was a God of War show over at Amazon. But Deadline are reporting that Ronald D. Moore boards Amazon series as new showrunner. This is kind of epic. I didn't even know they needed a new showrunner. I didn't even know there was a show, as I said. Excited to see how this one turns out. Moving on to the Freddy Fazbear. A few days ago, Blumhouse released the first poster for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which is coming out as December 5th, 2025. Now, in the poster, you can obviously see Toy Freddy here. And if you've played FNAF 2, the video game, you know that they all are toys. All of the animatronics are toys.
You are a toy! You weren't the real
Freddy Fazbear?
You're an action figure!
Now, we knew this was coming because behind the scenes of the Jim Henson Company, they were working on these types of eyes. And these eyes are the same eyes that Toy Bonnie has in the game. They were also working on this faceplate, which looks exactly like Toy Chica. So FNAF 2 could possibly follow Josh Hutcherson's character, maybe going back to the pizzeria and maybe wearing a mask like in the game so that animatronics don't recognize him. There's also a report that the original animatronics from the first movie are going to be pretty banged up like they are in other Five Nights at Freddy's games. So they're going to look something like this. I really do hope there's a lot more horror in this second movie, because I want to draw your attention to something. On this poster, on Toy Freddy, if we zoom in here, look at that. It's William Afton. It looks quite Springtrap-ish. He always comes back, and Matthew Lillard did sign on for 3 movies. Alright everyone, so we are still riding the hype train from Deadpool and Wolverine. It did amazingly in cinemas, and it's doing amazingly in physical media, surprisingly. But anyway, Mr. Ryan Reynolds gave us a little bit of a tease on his Instagram earlier today. Now, these teasers come in the form of posts from his story. So he put, "That was fun today," while he was wearing the Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool suit. Then he posted this. He posted, "Got to see the gorgeous, legendary, one and only Leslie Uggams." And it's basically Blind Owl in the Deadpool apartment with Christmas decorations and a little Santa in the back. So this begs the question, are we getting a Deadpool and Wolverine Christmas special that goes to Disney Plus? I could see this being very tangible. I mean, with the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, you'd want to capitalize on that and have an add-on. It's sort of similar to Once Upon a Deadpool, where at Christmas time, Deadpool retold Deadpool 2 for PG-13 audiences. So this also brings up the question, could Hugh Jackman appear in this? And, Logan does live with Deadpool now. So I'm actually going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say, yeah, I think it's pretty likely that Hugh Jackman will appear in this as Wolverine. However, I don't think they'll spoil that. I think they'll leave that for the actual special. But, guys, buckle up. We're getting a Deadpool and Wolverine Christmas special on Disney+. Get hyped. The last thing I want to discuss is the Love Hurts trailer, starring Oscar-winning Ke Kwan. And this looks really, really fun. I mean, it's Ke Kwan doing karate. The action pieces look awesome. They look really versatile. The story seems a bit weak, but I am definitely looking forward to seeing Ke Kwan kicking some butt. But guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. What was your favourite piece of movie news that we covered here today? Thank you so much for watching if you've stuck around. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.